Hey guys, what's going on? In this video, we're just going to talk about this new set of RCBS Cowboy dies that I got from RCBS. They're for 45 Colt. And as you can see, the comparison here versus the regular green dies. But yeah, I got these dies the other day. They were not cheap. They were I think 80 something, and I've seen them as high as 100 plus. I guess that's the nature of reloading components nowadays. But it's a 3-set die. It has the resizing and decapping, and if you can see, it's really quality. These are brass adjusting screws. You can tell it has a little dirt. That's probably from production. Maybe they put them in cardboard boxes. But yeah, they're pretty hefty, as you can see me doing. Also, these dies, if you notice the checkering there, it's pretty aggressive. So there's really no need to use any type of pliers or wrenches to adjust. They're pretty awesome in that way. So that's the decapping. This is the expanding die, and it's funny because I probably won't be using the expander die. And then this is the bullet seating. They're all steel. Supposedly the decapping pin is harder than the other ones. And this is the other expander that came with it. I'm gonna remove the expander here and show you the comparison, because it does have an extra expander plug that comes with. So right here you see the two expanders. I think they're tapered, so maybe from 4.452 I think they go up to like 0.63 if I remember correctly. So you choose the level of expansion that you want. Later on, I believe I will show you this, but I ended up not using the expanding die because I really can't afford to have just one station just for expanding. I need to expand it with the powder. So this is a comparison that is going to be the majority of the video here of my Lee dies. I haven't mounted, actually this is for my Dillon 550 setup. That's why there's only 4, but the decapping, you can see a little comparison. Definitely the brass one is a lot more heftier. This is what I was using, the Lee powder through expansion. I was not throwing there because I was doing black powder, but I'll be replacing that with the Dillon. Unfortunately, like I said, I can't use the expanding die because it doesn't have it's not a powder through expansion, it's just an expanding die. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to, well, not unfortunately, because Dillon is pretty good die, so don't get me wrong, but yeah, I have to use the Dillon powder die and expansion and replace it. This is the bullet seating for Lee and the crimping, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna replace the powder die. So here I am showing how you can replace it. Just another close up on them. I love Lee dies, but I also love the Dillons. Just screwing it in, and I'm in for quite a battle that we'll show later on, because I really hadn't used this press in a while, so it took me a while to set it up to the specs that I needed to. Yeah, so this is the block that I'll be using. I love these caliber specific blocks. I got them on eBay, and I got like 5 or 6 of different calibers. So yeah, we'll be using the lease, and then later on in the process in the video, we'll switch out to the Cowboy dies. So I only picked up like 25 cases. I'm gonna spray them with some Dillon case lube. You don't have to do that for pistol cases, but trust me, they go up and out, in and out of the decapping and resizing very, or much more smoothly, I should say. So I just screwed in the dye, the powder dye, and this is me putting the so yeah, that's just me like I was saying, putting the powder rod. I believe it's coming up here where I make a huge mistake. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been reloading, and I had to put on and take off the rod until this happened. Yep, I had broke the bushing, and that would have been a showstopper, but luckily I had another one because I had purchased the spare parts from for the 550, and let me tell you, that was a lifesaver, and you better believe I'll be ordering more. So, and also I wanted to make a mention of this Armanov quick powder measure release. Let me tell you something, it is worth every penny from Armanov. And if you actually click on the link below, you will have 10% discount on Armanov, or if you are checking out on your discount, put 10% and put CRL and you get 10%. So because it's been a while since I used it, you can see here how I needed to adjust the belling because that was way too much. And it took me a while to figure that out, just putting more and screwing the die in or out, and then I think at some point here I realized that I was not getting to the 7 grains I needed, 7 grains of Trail Boss that I needed with the small bar, I guess. And I had increased the knob of powder, and then I realized I need to switch out the powder bar for the large one. And like I said, it had been a while, so this is me here trying to remove it, and again, it's been a while, so all it takes is a couple of turns of this screw here, and it comes out. But it took a while, and this is me. I went to go get the bar. It took a while, and it opened up too much, and eventually that white spacer fell on the ground, and I had to go get it. But yeah, so this is me trying to figure out how to put the large bar with the spacer. Of course, it doesn't. You have to remove the spacer. But also another Armanov is this powder measure increase powder knob. Very helpful. They're quality products, aluminum. I think these are billet aluminum. Again, if you click on the link, you get a myriad of Armanov products when you check out. And the discount code, just put CRL and you get 10%. Or if you click on the link, it'll automatically give you 10% of anything you purchase. And Armanov, it's not necessarily cheap because it's very, very good quality products. So 10% helps, and it also helps me. So please subscribe and also use that link. So this is me here putting it back together. Again, I should have only did it once, so I don't have to adjust it that much. Okay, what's going on here? This is the night, and I had already went through the trial and error and all the pains to adjust the bullet seating and the powder. Like I said again, it had been a while since I used it, so I had remember some of the processes here. I mostly use my 1100 for 9 major. Okay, so these are the leads. The Lee die is working. I had the perfect flare for the case. The bullets were perfect. This is me showing here that they all fall perfectly on the cylinder for my 45 Colt revolver. No issues with the lead eyes. So yeah, this is me sort of doing it progressively here. I think in a little bit here I'm gonna start putting more cases and doing it the way that it's supposed to. I'm using here a pretty old mold that I have. I made these cast bullet myself. This is a Lee 160 grain 0.452 diameter mold. I love the bullet, but the mold was pretty finicky, and it wasn't producing even bullets. And I returned it to Lee, and Lee gave me a discount or a refund, partial refund, and I bought the 200 grain, I believe, but this is the 160. So yeah, so this is how the bullets came out. Again, trying them in the cylinder worked great. Now, after everything was set up and running perfectly, I had to pretty much undo everything because I'm gonna insert the 45 Colt Cowboy brass dies, and I was using, like I said earlier, I was using the decapping and resizing die, and also the bullet seating. So it's a little fast forward of me trying to set up the decapping die, making sure that it covers the entire case, where it resizes the entire case and not half or 3/4. But also you don't want to screw the die in too much. That will impede the travel of the loading handle. Same thing here. Screw the die down until it touches. Make sure the seating plug is all the way up, and then you put the bullet. Bring the case up and adjust the plug until it seats to the depth that you want to. Yeah, guys, so thanks for watching. That's all I really wanted to share. Thank you for being here. Check out that Armanov link, and I will see ya on the next one.